The Big Apple is back open for business. Fireworks lighting up the sky across the state last night to celebrate the reopening. Nearly all COVID restrictions gone. No more social distancing, no more capacity restrictions, and no more health screenings. NBC News correspondent Ron Allen is live for us from Times Square. Ron, good to see you. The city was, as you all know, the epicenter at the beginning of this pandemic. What is it like in Times Square today?
Well, it's open for business, and it's booming. You can see behind me here, there are lots of people, and I can remember being down here months ago when there was absolutely no one here for a long period of time, and people are back. And most of these people are tourists, which means that the hotels are filling up again, which means that the restaurants and Broadway's going to open in a couple of months. So all that is the lifeblood of New York City. We talked to a lot of people here to ask them how comfortable they feel with these restrictions being lifted so right now, whether it's too soon, whether they're comfortable, just what. Here's a lot of what they had to say.
We're comfortable with pretty much anything, going to restaurants, meeting people, going and seeing events, the movies and all that. Yeah, so we're definitely excited about everything opening up again.
I would say it's not too early, but it could also be very early just for the fact that there are a lot of people still not vaccinated. I mean, you know, there are people flying in and around the world, you know, and that's kind of dangerous. Like certain people come from other places might, you know, lead to different variants.
I wouldn't go to a club, to a basketball game. I guess here I'm like calm because I'm traveling, but in my own country, I wouldn't be as calm as here.
So people are cautiously comfortable, you might say. Remember, it's been like 15 months or more so of masks and social distancing, isolation. So some people are barging out there and others are taking cautious steps. But the bottom line is, you know, life is getting back to normal.
I like that phrase, cautiously comfortable. Let's talk vaccinations, as one of those folks that you interviewed said. 70% of New Yorkers have at least one shot, 19 days ahead of the president's goal for the whole country to reach that milestone. What can other states, Ron, learn from states like New York and California?
To get their vaccination rates up, it's pretty simple. This is not complicated. And all those restrictions that we're saying that are lifted refer to people who have vaccinations. New York is now one of 15 states, along with the District of Columbia, that has reached that 70% threshold of the adult population vaccinated. There are 25 states that have fewer than 50% vaccinated. Many of those states are in the southern part of the country. The lowest vaccination rate is in the state of Mississippi, which is around 30%. That's the issue. That's the concern. That's the problem there. You also heard people talking about how there are people flying in here from around the world, for that matter, where vaccination rates are even lower. So there's that. So while this is over to some extent, it's really not, because there's still coronavirus out there. There's still variants out there. And the key, though, is vaccination. I mean, we've been saying it for months and months now, and it's really just quite that simple. And that's what public health officials are saying, and that's what it's all about now.
To hit that 70% herd immunity across this country. Ron Allen for us. Thank you so much. Good to talk to you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.